welcome to Monday's strength class. Did you miss me last week? I'm sure you did. Right, today for the little 5 minutes, I'm going to talk about I have to look it up again. Oh yes, the daily 4. I've got a little rhyme. I made a little rhyme. The daily 4, which is, I have to look at it, arms, legs, balance. So these are 4 things that you should do throughout the day. You don't need a formal thing. I've mentioned this before. So the arms, the 4 you do for your arms is this one. What was the other one? This one. I've forgotten them now. This one. One. Be good if I could remember what they were. Oh yes, this one. So this one, and this one. I've slept since I last saw you, so it's all gone out here. So those 4, you can either do 10 of each or 1 of each, just to get it going. Whenever you think about it, oh, the adverts are on the television. I'm just going to stand and do this. Remember the turning of your hands. Okay? Arms, legs. They're not necessarily 4 in that. I'm just going to put this down a little bit so as you can see what I'm doing. So they're either a squat or a chair lift, or if you can't do that, you can do this. This is another one you can do just when you're watching television. If you have a sturdy chair, or not one you're sunk right down in, just have your knees at 90 degrees. Keep your thigh on sit back in the chair. Don't sit back like that. Use your own muscles to support you. Have your thigh on the chair and just raise your leg like that. Hold it there for a couple of seconds. If you do that, you can feel that this thigh muscle is working. So that's just that. Okay? You can do this, kicking your hands, because that is using your hamstrings. That's strengthening your hamstrings and stretching these. So you can do that. Or you can do a lunge, like we do here. You could do lunge walking. It is a bit like the Ministry of Silly Walks. I would suggest you do that in the privacy of your own home, just if you're going to the kitchen or what have you. So it's arms, legs, balance. Lots of balance things you can do. You can do what we used to call granny steps, which now seems to be called tandem walking. That. Surprisingly difficult, actually. Or you could just have one foot in front of the other and stand. If that's too easy, close your eyes and do it. Whoa, that is suddenly very difficult. Standing on one leg, obviously. You can stand on one leg with your eyes shut. You can do round the clock, that sort of thing, like we do on Wednesday. There's lots of things you can do for balance. So, tandem walking, tandem standing, eyes shut. Ooh. As soon as I shut my eyes, I want to fall over. Standing on one leg, eyes open, standing on one leg, eyes shut. Standing on one leg, using this. You can stand on one leg, hold your leg up like this. There's lots of things you can do for balance. Core, you can do side bends like we do, like that. On Wednesday, side bends. Got a bit of a sore shoulder. You can do the Russian twist that we were doing, that we do sitting down. Sitting like this. Can you see me? Yes. Hands out here. Pretend you've got a ball in your hands. Take it to the side and then take it to the other side. I can't do that because of the banisters. So that's that, the Russian twist. Just doing this, bringing your knees up. Don't bring your torso down, bring your knees up. Because remember, muscles can only pull, they can't push. So these muscles here are all pulling your leg up. Okay, that's good for your core. And you can just do bending. Go down to, so as your back is straight, and this is having to pull you up. So that's your daily 4. What I'll do is I'll write them out and I'll put them on my Facebook page. Memo to self. Put them on your Facebook page. Right, welcome to Monday's class. There wasn't a class last week because I had a week off. If you're new, you will need a chair. We don't need any equipment for this. We just use body weight. But you're going to need to be able to get onto the floor and back up again, obviously. But half the class is I divide the class in half. Half is sort of standing up and the other half is on the floor. So you don't need to be getting up and down off the floor. So it's quite I'm going to make it a bit faster. Excuse me, she said, just pausing for a glug of tea. I'm going to make it a bit faster this week. It could be a bit more punchy. So we're going to start with a squat now. If you can't do a free squat and you need to stand up from the chair, that's absolutely fine. But we're just going to go into 10 squats. If you need me to explain if you need to find out how to do a squat, look on my Wednesday functional fitness class. It explains about squats there. Okay, so we're just going to go straight into 10 squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. Just let me get my phone. We're going to go straight in to our punching activity. Remember, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. As hard as you can, straight out. Oh. And off we go. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do 2 lots of 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Halfway. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Whew. It's quite tiring, that one. Gets you puffing a bit. Right, we're going to start again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fabulous. Right, get the chair just in case you need this for balance. You don't have to hold on, but if your balance is slightly dodgy and you're doing a lunge, you can overbalance. So we're going to do it. Remember, a lunge is 4 separate bars. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2. I'll stand sideways so you see what I'm doing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember, keep your torso upright. 8, 9, 10. Still got my sore hip. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. It's just about to go on to 11. Right, that concludes our standing up exercises. If you need to get onto the floor and it's difficult to sit in the chair, just scooch down onto your knees, move the chair away, hands and knees, and there we are. Right, we're going to start with press ups. Now, press up, you can either start on your hands and knees, no. Step forward, this is a 3/4, down and up. I'm actually not going to do the press up today because I've hurt my shoulder and doing the press up makes it worse. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do, what's the word I'm looking for? An adapted press up. So I'm just going to do the downward bit. I'm not going to do the upward bit, which you can do as well. We're going to try for 10. So however you are doing your press up, some people just lie on their tummies and press up like that and then down. As long as it's the arms that are taking the weight. So I'm going to go. Ready? I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, plank. I'm just going to put this down a bit. I'm going to do the plank for a minute. Remember, the plank is lying on your tummy. Arms like a sphinx. Weight on your elbows, elbows under your shoulder, up on your toes, body like a plank, and off we go. Remember, if you can't do the full 60 seconds, you can just come down and rest, and then get up again when you've rested a bit. Don't think, oh, I can only do 10 seconds and then come out of it. Stay there for the full minute. Stay on your tummy for the full minute. Oh, so we're nearly halfway through now. And that's 40 seconds. A measly little 20 seconds to go, hardly anything. We're at 50 now, hardly anything more to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good one. Right, side plank. Now remember, if you can't get right up like that, you can bend your butt, have your bottom leg bent. But just try your best to get up, even if it's only for a couple of seconds. Right, remember, elbow under your shoulder, it's very, very important. And off we go. Oh, I've just realised. I thought this was going very quickly. I've just realised that we haven't done a warm-up. Oh, for heaven's sake. Oh well, it's a bit late now. So this is going to be quite a curtailed 29, 30. Yeah, I'm very sorry. I knew something wasn't quite right when we went straight into squatting. But we haven't done the warm-up. Well, I expect you're quite warm now. There's nothing in this that really would have is sort of dangerous to do the warm-up, but there are certain things that I do during the warm-up that are quite good for strength and balance and things. So it's a curtailed one today. So I'll remember the warm-up next week. Okay, other side of the plank. When I looked at my watch and saw it was 10 past, I thought, this is going very quickly. Right. Off we go, up we get on the other side. That's it, 20 seconds. And 30. Sorry, I forgot the countdown as well. I don't know what's going on with me. Right. Russian twists now, which I showed you before. So you're sitting on the floor, knees flat, feet flat, sorry. Knees bent, feet flat on the floor, or you can have them like that, it doesn't really matter. I'll sit this way. And you just pretend you've got a beach ball between your hands. We're just going to twist to the side and hold it there. And then the other side. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Right. Bridge. Bridge. So, lying on your back, try and get your feet as close to your bottom as you can. That's all the stipulation really, just as close to your bum as you can. Hands on the floor. And then up we go, don't let your knees fall out or come together. Keeping them nice and parallel. We're going to go 1, and then up. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Squeeze those glutes. 10. Really squeeze. Good one. And then if you want, just bring your heels in, your knees in. Give yourself a bit of a rock to counterbalance. Counterbalance your back bending like that. If you want to, you can just sort of fall forward as well, just to get the kink out of your back. And then we're going to do a back bend. So we're going to do it for 2 lots of 30 seconds. This is quite hard. Again, if you can't manage the 30 seconds, oh, come on, you stupid thing. If you can't manage the 30 seconds, just stay in the position and just come down and have a bit of a rest and then go back up again. I'm just going to show you. So, line with your hands like this, and then you're just going to come up like that. Okay, starting at watch now. We're just going to do this for 30 seconds, really good for your back. It's horrible exercise, I hate doing it. But it is very good for your shoulders and your back. Even if you can't get your back up, just take your arms off the ground. I don't know what's the matter with me today. It sounds like I've been at the gym, but I don't drink. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. At least I remembered the count down that time. Right. Second go. Ready? Up we go. And start the watch. Remember, holding your arms like this, really good for your back muscles. and coming back, getting your shoulders off the floor. Really good for the erector spinae, the big muscles that go right up the side of your spine. Give you stability, nice straight back, good posture. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Woo. Right. If you can get up now, you just reverse the process that you did on the chair. And we're going to the high intensity interval training. I don't know if any of you saw the Michael Mosley series, it was on for 3 weeks, I think, 21 days to change your life or something like that. And he had them doing high intensity workout. They were doing it for 20 minutes, not 20 seconds. But anyway, we do 3 bouts of 20 seconds. And if you remember, it's running on the spot very hard. They were doing really high knees, but we're just running on the spot. Arms are going as well. If you really can't do the running, do the punching, or you can mix and match. So, are you ready? On your marks, set, off you go. Maybe I should do a high intensity class. "17, 18, 19, 20. I know some people do this class not live, they do it afterwards. I don't know whether to delete it from YouTube after we've finished or whether to keep it there with an addendum on it. How was that? Better remember the stretching at the end. Right, second block, on your marks, set, off you go. "17, 18, 19, 20. Well done. 2 down, 1 to go. If this was pre-recorded, I could slot the warm-up in at the beginning. I've never done that before. I've never forgotten a warm-up. So, how are you going for these? Are you giving it welly? Last one. On your marks, set, off you go. "17, 18, 19, 20. Well done. Now, usually this is the bit where I say, if you've enjoyed the class, you can buy me a coffee, and the link is underneath in the comments section. But seeing as 12 minutes of the class is missing, I feel that's a little bit not particularly wise thing to do. So you can have this as a freebie. So I'm really sorry. I mean, they're all freebies, but you know what I mean. The other thing, though, is that the link to my Over 50 Facebook page is there. Over 50 Fitness Facebook page is there. If you need information on, I'll try and remember to put the daily 4 up. What this is. Good morning. Leave the class on for those of us who can't always make it on time. Yes, I will. Please, you're welcome, Nikki. Yes, but I mean, I think I'll put a written note saying, "Sorry, I forgot the warm-up." Call yourself a professional, Rosemary. Yes, so if you want the link to my Over 50 Fitness Facebook page, then it's there, and I'll put the daily 4 up and various other things. So, stretching. Get the chair and maybe, no, I didn't get any comments about, are we not doing the warm-up or anything? So maybe you didn't notice, maybe you didn't mind. 20 minutes, well, 25 minutes by the time we've done our stretching. Maybe I should do a very quick, high-intensity class. Let me know what you think. Anyway, a 20-minute high-intensity without the warm-up, without the stretching, just straight into it. Right. I'm going to put this down slightly. There's only 6 of you this morning anyway. So, front leg bent, back leg straight, heels on the ground, leaning forward, and feeling the stretch at the top of your calf. The back's quite stiff. And then gently bend your back knee. Heel will come off the ground. And you feel the stretch going down into your Achilles. And then switch legs. And then bend your back knee. There we go. Right. If you can, grab your foot, your ankle, whatever you want. Trouser leg, if you can do this, you can practice balancing. If you can't do that, put your hands behind your back. Try and kick your hand with your heels, which has the added advantage of using your hamstrings whilst stretching your quadriceps. I'm going to do this today. And those of you that are doing the static stretch, switch legs. Us dynamic people will keep doing this. Okie dokie. Right, hamstrings now, we're going to stretch those. Sitting on the edge of your chair, knees at 90 degrees, ankles under your knees. One leg forward, toe pulled back. Just put your hands above your head just to check that your back is nice and straight. And then lean forward from the hips, not from the waist. And then up you come and repeat on the other side. Just check you're nice and straight and then forward. Okay, and then we're going to sit sideways on the chair at the front of the chair, and this leg stretches back. So as you get a stretch here, you can sort of drop your sit bone, sort of tilt your pelvis, and that increases the stretch there. If you can't get your leg right back, that's fine. Just do it where you can. And then switch around, do it on the other leg. You don't want to be lopsided. Okay, standing up. I'll put this up a bit. Arms wide. Ooh. At shoulder height. Round the tree, so they're like that, not like that. Round at shoulder height. Dip your head. And then bring your arms behind your back. If you can, interlock your fingers. If not, just try and get your elbows together. If you're interlocking your fingers, just lift your arms up. Suppose you get that stretch across your chest. Yeah. Do you mean you missed us? You missed the, yeah. I'm sorry, Prue. It's my fault. Blame it. I don't know. Senior moment, I think. Yes. So release it now. Final one. Standing up nice and straight. Look to the left slightly and down, and then just bring your arm and just pull your neck slightly. Pull your head down that way to the side and down. So as you're stretching here, very gently. And then bring your head up. Same on the other side. Oh, I can feel it stretching right up into my head. And then looking again. Again, I do apologise profusely for not doing the warm-up. It was a change of tempo, but we should have had the warm-up to begin with. I mean, that's 26 minutes, so it's still quite a good workout. But yeah, we should have had the preparation of the warm-up. I think it gets your muscles ready for what's to come. Going straight into some of these, not so much the squat, but I suppose all of them with cold muscles is a bit of a shock to the system. So I do apologise, and I will I'll do better next time. So I'll see you on Wednesday, or if not, I'll see you next Monday. Bye.